and a bunch of crazy crap starts happening. So yeah, the trailer for Black Swan was released today. Ryan, what are your thoughts on the trailer for Darren Aronofsky's newest film, Black Swan?
I think this is one of the best movie trailers I've ever seen. I mean, I found out about the trailer about an hour ago. I watched it 5 times since then. It looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like the thing about this trailer that I think is so great. I think we can all agree that movie trailers tend to give away a good deal of the action. They tend to spoil it, and this one it kind of gives you kind of like it gives you a good enough, it gives you a tantalizing enough glimpse.
Oh, you asshole.
Shut up.
I hate you. I seriously want to kill you right now.
Don't ask. So it gives us like an interesting enough glimpse to really kind of hook us, but it doesn't like give too much away. Like it definitely keeps the very intriguing premise, and this is just a really it just seems like a really original, really atmospheric movie, and I definitely have really high hopes for Black Swan. What are your thoughts?
Yes, well, Black Swan is definitely on my most anticipated of like the remainder of 2010 list. I mean, easily. I can't freaking wait for this movie. I mean, this trailer was just fantastic. I mean, even though kind of the first half of the trailer starts off kind of slow, just introducing the characters in a kind of banal way, I thought at first, the second half is just like brings in all these like and just teases us with all these just really just cool supernatural elements in the film that are just seem so interesting. And I have to say that last shot, like right before the title came up, Black Swan, the last shot just seriously made me gasp. I mean, that was just kind of badass. And yeah, this movie just seems freaking awesome. I mean, anything Darren Aronofsky does, I'm going to be sincerely and just totally interested in. And this is definitely no exception. Black Swan comes out December 1st, 2010. And yeah, I think the trailer's amazing. Link in the info if you want to watch it. And yeah, I think we're both kind of pretty hyped for the trailer for this movie.
Absolutely.
So, Ryan. What is the
Swan,
next bit of news that we want to discuss?
Just a little note.
Oh, and Ryan, seriously, just stop with the noise, okay? Just stop.
No, I like swirling in this chair.
Yeah, exactly. Stop doing that. That's.
Fine.
It's
anyway,
like really terrible. So just please stop.
Okay, fine. Now I'm sitting on the floor. Okay. I am not sitting on this chair anymore to further annoy you with noises. Is that okay?
No, but go on.
Okay, so just so you know, Black Swan comes out on December 1st and in limited release, and will gradually expand probably to a theater near you. So yeah, so look for it then. Now we're going to talk about another movie that we are definitely very interested in, and that comes out around kind of that magical awards season kind of period of time. This one is directed by Danny Boyle, who has done Trainspotting, 28 Days Later, and Slumdog Millionaire. And this movie is called 127 Hours. It's about it's a true story about a climber named Aaron Ralston, who is obviously like climbing a mountain, and he gets crushed by a boulder. And this is a true story, so I'm not really giving away anything when I say that. By the end of the movie, he has to amputate his arm in order to free himself from the boulder. So, that's definitely a very interesting premise. What do you think about this?
Yeah, well, this story is actually especially fascinating to me. I've been really interested in Aaron Ralston's story for a number of years, just because I read his autobiography, Between a Rock and a Hard Place, a while ago, and it was just pretty damn amazing. And I mean, for those of you who don't know, like, the amputation of his arm, it's, like, fucking brutal. Like, not only did he have to first break his bone, he had to, like, cut through it and use, like, pliers to cut through his tendons, and it's just freaking crazy that this guy did all this and then just walked away from it and is now living a somewhat normal life. So yeah, and when I heard that Danny Boyle was going to be adapting the story onto film, I was super pumped, because I think we're both big fans of Danny Boyle. I mean, he's done such... I mean, like, just his filmography is so diverse. I mean, he's done horror films, he's done science fiction films, he's done feel-good Oscar-winning films, and he's done Trainspotting, which I can't really categorize. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this film. And some screenshots were released this week, yes, and they're really not very interesting. I mean, all it is just James Franco kind of standing around wearing a red shirt with a sunflower on it. And yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, like, we really haven't seen anything really interesting from this movie so far. But I think another thing you should note about this is that recently Danny Boyle said in an interview about 127 Hours is that with this film, he really kind of wants to challenge the viewer. It's like, this is definitely going to be a very harrowing, very kind of rough film experience for you. So yeah, I mean, like, Slumdog Millionaire was uplifting and shit. Now, fuck you. You're gonna have to sit through 127 hours and watch a guy cut off his tendons with a pair of pliers. So yeah, I think that's awesome. So what are some of your thoughts on this, Ryan?
Definitely one of my most anticipated for the remainder of the year. Partly for how freaking interesting the story is. Partly because I know, because it's directed by Danny Boyle, that's going to be handled in a very interesting and probably even experimental way. I mean, like, Danny Boyle has explicitly stated that, like, the first, like, part of the movie, I don't know how long that is, isn't going to have any dialogue.
Yeah, it's about an hour with no dialogue. There's that period in the film.
Really?
Yes.
Like an holy.
Yeah, it's freaking insane.
It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, and partly because James Franco is in the lead role, and he's just been picking like the best roles in movies lately. I mean, like, sure, he had like a period of time where he did like Fly Boys, then Annapolis, and then Spider-Man 3. But recently he's been in like Milk, however you pronounce it. He's been in
however you pronounce milk? It's milk, Ryan.
Milk. But whatever, man. He was freaking awesome in Pineapple Express. I mean, he was really funny in that movie. And now he's going to be doing like another really big dramatic role. So I am definitely very excited to see 127 Hours. And it comes out on November 5th. Probably in limited release and expanding to bigger theaters, just like the Black Swan.
Probably because the movie's going to be freaking awesome. And can I just note that James Franco, I am in a very, very small camp that thinks that James Franco is deserving of and I'm serious about this shit, he was deserving of an Oscar nomination for Pineapple Express, because I just think his comedic timing in that movie was so damn brilliant. It just kind of made the whole movie work. I mean, like, if any of you haven't seen Pineapple Express, it's a great movie, if nothing else, just for James Franco, and he's just fucking amazing in that movie. So yeah, I think we're all looking forward to this movie. And yeah, woohoo.
Okay, now we're going to get to our final bit of movie news. It is that Rooney Mara, an actress who's been kind of getting bit roles in some pretty interesting movies lately. I mean, she played the principal lead in she played like the female lead in Youth in Revolt, and she also had a little bit part in A Nightmare on Elm Street. If you haven't seen my review, I think the movie is absolute crap. But
anyway, she's going to be in the upcoming The Social Network.
Yeah, and she has just been cast as like the female lead in David Fincher's adaptation of the book of the same name, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I am like, I don't know what most people are thinking about this. I can't imagine people are being too excited because she hasn't really proven herself as an actress yet. But I think that this is like almost perfect casting, because like I think at the very least that in Youth in Revolt, she definitely demonstrated kind of that little offbeat, kind of moody, kind of dark side to her, and that is definitely what her character Lisbeth Salander demands in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad choice. I'm not as sold on it as you, just because, yeah, like you said, she really hasn't, I guess, proven herself in like a big way yet. So yeah, I'm not like, but if it's I mean, David Fincher is freaking helming this reboot or remake or whatever the hell you want to call it. So I mean, if David Fincher sees something in here, then I trust in her. I mean, yeah, fine, sounds good. I mean, I have no objections to this.
Yeah, I don't think David Fincher has ever, like, in his entire filmography, I don't think he has ever miscast anyone. Like I think he is just like, he is like consistently taken risks with who he casts in his movies, and I think that pretty much every single one has paid off.
Yeah, I disagree with that, but if I would actually disagree with you here explicitly, people would probably try and rate me. So yeah, let's just leave it at that.
He thinks Brad Pitt was miscast.
No, I'm sorry. Like, that's the one